Hi everyone! Welcome to this week's episode of Fast Feminist Recaps of The Bachelorette. Episode 2 just aired last night, so let's get started. So the episode starts with a limo on fire pulling up to the house, which seems like a really appropriate metaphor for the entire show. So all the guys on the group date that's about to happen run out and they look at the car covered in flames and they're like, oh, it's a fire! And they do nothing. So the fire date, they train with a bunch of firefighters, feels like not an especially great use of firefighter resources. They have a little competition to rescue JoJo for, one-on-one time, and the actual firefighter wins because, duh. But the second runner-up was Luke, who you'll remember as the ghost from last week. Watching him mournfully walk through a broken wall made me laugh so hard I cried. I'm tearing. Can you see? I'm even tearing up just thinking about it. He just Charlie Browned his way through like a hole in some drywall. It was so sad. The one-on-one date was a choices date, so together JoJo and her date, who I don't remember the name of. It was something like Greg? I don't know, it was nice. I liked it. I thought it was a nice idea, and I thought it was really easily scalable for like local dates. Hint, hint. I also think the one thing that does work for the show is that you get to see people have relatively honest conversations about things that would be difficult to talk about in a relationship. He talks about being cheated on and it feels like it's done in like a way that seems relatively normal. So we're getting to the group date that Chad was on, which was at ESPN. They had to do a bunch of like random tasks. According to the two sportsmen whose names I also don't know. They had to walk over to her with a ring and like propose and say something nice. And Chad ends up calling JoJo a nag. My gut reaction to that was, kill him! So Chad's rationale for this is that he was being honest. He's only known JoJo for a week. He can't really tell her all the things he loves about her because it's only been a week, which is fair to say, I would say, although I think he did it in a really mean way. Obviously, you can't have someone lying to you all the time, but you also can't have someone who doesn't consider your feelings when they're telling you something truthful, and they say cruel things in the name of complete transparency, because then you're a cruel person, and that sucks. That's it for this week. Next week is a two-parter episode. They are airing it on Monday night and Tuesday night, so next episode of this series will not be up until Wednesday morning because I want to cover all of the Chad moments. And of course, I have a video going up on my channel this Friday that is not about The Bachelorette at all. It's about something completely different. In the meantime, if you like this video, share it with a friend and click subscribe. I make a new one every single week. You can also find me on social media down below, and there's another video in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen if you want to watch another video from me right this second. I will see you guys on Friday and then again next Wednesday. Bye! Okay, a little shout out before I forget. The second group date's cocktail party afterwards was at the Houdini estate. Hello, magicians. Just saying.